Hey everyone, welcome to this week's episode of Frenchie's Nook. I apologize for being a little late. I got tied up yesterday and I wasn't able to come on, but you know what? Today's a good day. It may be raining outside and a little humid, but it's a good day. Why? It's Saturday. And you know what? I feel pretty good today. Why is that? Well, I've been talking to you this week about self-care and what it's all about. Well, yesterday I took some time to spend the day outside. I connected with nature and had a great time. I was amongst good company, and all it turned out to be a great day. And I hope there's many more like that because there's nothing more satisfying or gratifying than putting yourself out there and putting yourself out there so that it may not feel safe at the time or it may feel a bit uncomfortable, crowds, people, traffic, whatever it may be. But you need to put yourself out there because as I mentioned earlier in the week with self-help over on PTSD, The Truth Behind a Smile, it's important to take care of yourself. And as I mentioned this week on Tuesday and Thursday's episode, take care of yourself. And I don't mean take care of yourself by just cleaning up, showering, brushing your teeth, eating properly. I mean take care of yourself by experiencing new things, putting yourself out there. My doctor is a great advocate in connecting with nature. Get yourself outside. There's nothing more satisfying than feeling the connection when you are outside, when you can't hear anything else but nature. That's right. Leaves rustling, birds chirping. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it is, because when you put yourself out there and you connect with nature, then it's very satisfying. And it may take a lot out of you at the time, but if you can reach that point where you can be happy and be comfortable with where you are, then it's important to get that exposure. It's important to meet new people. It's important to get outside. It's important to. Now, I'm not saying this is something that you're going to be able to do every day, because believe you me, I'm not doing it every day, but I do put myself out there here and there, and sometimes it turns out really well, and sometimes it turns out not so well. Sometimes I'm in a good place where the anxiety doesn't really affect me, and sometimes I can't get 2 steps out of my vehicle or out on the sidewalk without going, no, it's probably going to be people there. I'm not going. I apologize for the bad lighting in here today. It's warm in here, so I didn't throw the light on, but it's also quite dark outside, so it's not allowing me very much light here. But I just want to take a couple minutes today to talk to you about connection and self-help and self-care, because you know what? If you aren't looking after yourself, you can't look after and help others. And I had some really great things happen to me this morning. It started, I would guess Thursday night, I guess I would have to say, over on PTSD, The Truth Behind a Smile. As many of you may know, that is my Facebook page over there, and these YouTube broadcasts do get put over there as well on a regular basis, as well as on Carl's page, and in the Bunker Room, the private group that Carl runs. And if you're looking for an invite, hit him up. He's a great guy, and he will more than happy invite you to his group. Because you know what? Pardon the cliche, but the more the merrier. Because everybody brings a little bit to the table. Everybody brings a little something different to the table. And that's what it's all about, connecting. And not only connecting with nature and with outside and with different experiences, but connecting with people. That's right. Anxiety, depression, and PTSD are not something that they are things that, they are Sorry, I'm kind of struggling for what I'm looking for here for words, but it's it's not easy. And if you can put yourself out there, all the better. As I was saying, Thursday night's episode of PTSD, The Truth Behind the Smile, went a little crazy. Most engagements in 24 hours ever on one of my videos. Sorry, not ever. Most engagements organically ever on one of my videos. And most posts, as well as most likes, most shares, and most views in 24 hours. That's awesome. Because you know what? It means the message is getting out there. I don't care how I get it out there, as long as it gets out there. Because you know what? I posted something the other day, yesterday, about every 1.4 days we lose an EMS worker to suicide. We lose a firefighter, or we lose a police officer, or we lose a military combat veteran. It doesn't matter. And I go through this over and over and over again, where I look at my videos and I say, you know what? At what point are we going to saturate this Facebook and this Instagram and YouTube and Twitter? And then I turn the page tomorrow and we've lost another emergency worker to suicide. We're not going to saturate this thing. And you know what? If we're not getting the help that we require from provincial government, federal government, then you know what? We're going to have to create the help ourselves. That's right. We're going to create it ourselves. And by doing these videos, I hope that we share them. I hope that you like them. And if there's anybody that you know that is struggling, show them these videos. Show them Carl's videos. These are very important. And I like to throw in these odd Goalcast, share these odd Goalcast videos, as well as Gary V on here. Patrick Bet-David is on here. These are all entrepreneurs that have amazing things to say. Now, some of you will say, well, that's easy to say, Jean-Guy. These guys are millionaires. But you know what? They weren't born rich. They worked hard. And they worked their butts off to do what they're doing. And I look at it as though if I'm not working my butt off on Facebook and on Instagram and on YouTube and putting myself out there in my group and in Carl's group and anywhere else that I can find, then I'm not doing enough. And some people say, you know what? You need to slow down. You know what? I'm not going to slow down until we start figuring out a way to help each other. And this is the way we're going to do it. Right? Sean Conahan reached out to me this morning. Thanks, Sean. Sean works at TEMA, TEMA, and TMA.ca, as well as he does TMA podcasts. And TEMA is a great organization, and Sean is working his butt off over there. And Sean has asked me to come on and do a podcast with him, and a podcast interview. And I'm so happy because one more step. It's one more step in getting the message out there. And I thank you, Sean, and I hope you see this video because it means a lot to me that you reach out to me. And I'm more than happy to work with you and work with anybody else that feels as though we can get this message out in more ways than one and quicker than we are now. It's Saturday afternoon. Get out there. Have a great time. Have a great day. If you're in part of the province, part of the country, or part of North America that is sunny out, enjoy it. Enjoy your day. Because you know what? I'm looking at a cloudy, rainy day here today, but you got to make the best of it. Got work to do here on Facebook and YouTube. And I hope that everybody has a great day. Thanks for watching Frenchie's Nook. I will be back here probably tomorrow afternoon just to give you an update on how things are progressing. And back here Tuesday night, I'm sorry, not back here, over on PTSD, The Truth Behind the Smile, Tuesday night at 9 o'clock, as well as Thursday night at 9. And then, of course, Frenchie's Nook, which usually airs Fridays. And I apologize for the late Frenchie's Nook. But here it is. Have a great weekend. Enjoy yourselves. If you're suffering, if you're struggling, reach out to someone if you can. And if you can't reach out to somebody, one of your friends or family, then at least reach out to one of us. Reach out to Carl. Reach out to Patricia. Reach out to myself. Reach out to Sean. Reach out to somebody. Because you know what? We enjoy helping others. Because the more we help others and the more we talk about it, it's believed to have been said that this is the therapy that we need. Talk therapy is huge, and it comes at a price because you have to put yourself out there, and that's not easy. But you know what? If you need help, if you're looking for somebody to talk to, if you want to share your experiences, if you want to learn what other people are doing to help themselves, to better their self-care, and to move along and have more great days than not so great days, then reach out to us. All right? I'm Jean Guy. I'm your host of Frenchie's Nook. You can also catch me on Tuesdays and Thursdays over on PTSD, The Truth Behind the Smile on Facebook. If you haven't been there before, come on over. Like the page, share the page, and come on into the group as well, because you know what? We're always looking for new people that can share experiences and share what they have to offer as well. Have a great Saturday, everybody. Have a great weekend, and we'll talk to everybody soon. All right. Bye-bye.